Hey there, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something super fun. We are stepping into this wonderfully bright, almost magical papercraft-style world. We're going to be exploring a fantastic little story called The Laughing Train. So let's just dive right in and see what kind of fun is waiting for us, okay?
Actually, let me start off by asking you a quick question. Have you ever turned your friends into a train? Now, obviously, I don't mean using some magic wand to literally turn them into, metal and wheels. I mean using the most powerful magic you actually have, which is your imagination. Like, have you ever lined up, grabbed the waist of the person right in front of you, and just chugged along like a locomotive? Well, if you have, keep that fun memory in your head, because that's exactly what our new friends in today's story are about to do.
But before the big fun begins, let's check out what our friend Neera is up to. She just got home from school. It's a Friday afternoon. And what's the very first thing you want to do after a super long day of learning? Eat, right? Neera is absolutely starving, so she sits down to this delicious, warm lunch of hot rice and dal. After that, she takes a quick, restful sleep just to kind of recharge her batteries. And then comes the absolute best part of the day. She wakes up and boom, it is time to go to the park. Literally the perfect way to get ready for playtime.
And wow, just look at this incredible, colorful park. This is where Neera comes every single evening to play with her friends. I mean, you've got these lovely butterflies fluttering around the pretty flowers. You can practically hear the birds chirping up in the branches. And right there, right smack in the middle of the park, is this massive, beautiful gomahar tree. Actually, if you look really closely, you can even see Mira's grandparents. They're sitting right there on a bench, perfectly shaded by that exact tree, just taking in those bright orange gomahar flowers. It is for sure the perfect setting for an adventure.
But wait a second. We see some kids swinging on the swings, right? And we see other kids running around playing with this super happy little puppy. But where are Neera's friends? Take a good look around this imaginary park with me. If they aren't on the swings and they aren't over there petting the puppy, where in the world could they be hiding?
Oh, okay, there they are. Turns out they aren't hiding at all. They're actually just standing in this perfectly neat line. So let's figure out what they're up to. It looks like they are getting organized and getting totally ready for a really special game.
Now to figure this out, we get to use some magic spatial words. See, Ravina is standing all the way at the very front of the line. She is the one leading the way. And then, way down at the other end, we've got Rajat, who is at the very back. Because, let's be real, when you're building a train out of your friends, you definitely need to know who the front engine is and who gets to be the caboose at the back.
All right, so now let's take a look at the middle of our train, so we can learn even more of these magic positional words. First up, Avisha. She is standing right behind Ravina. So, if Ravina is first, that means Avisha is second. Next, we see Mira, and she is standing in front of Rajat. Since Rajat is way at the very back, Mira has to be right before him. Then we have Paul. Paul is standing between Avisha and Mira, literally right in the middle. And finally, there's Nida, who is standing next to Ravina. Notice how she isn't actually in the line? She's standing beside the line, kind of helping out. So using words like behind, in front of, between, and next to, it's like a superpower. It helps us picture exactly where everyone is.
And actually, Nida, the one standing next to the train, she has a super important job. She's the train conductor. She's holding two flags, one red and one green. She also reaches right into her pocket, pulls out a whistle, and hands it straight over to Neera. And that is when the action officially kicks off. Neera blows that whistle nice and loud, and Nida waves her green flag way up high in the air. And we all know what green means. It means go!
Okay, the train is starting. I want you to say it out loud with me. Make your absolute best, loudest train noises right from wherever you're watching this. You ready? Chuck, chuck, chuck. The laughing train is officially on the move.
And as they chug along through the park, they're all holding on to a rope to stay connected, right? And they start reciting this wonderful, incredibly bouncy little poem. Seriously, chant it with me and try to feel the rhythm just like you're puffing down the track yourself. Here is our laughing train puffing down the track. Now it's going forward, now it's going back. Now the bell is ringing, now the whistle blows. It's so catchy, you can just feel the energy and the fun literally bouncing off those words, can't you?
I mean, just look at how incredibly happy these friends are. They're just playing together, running through the bright green grass right under that warm yellow sun. And the best part? They aren't using any expensive toys or fancy screens, nothing like that. They literally just have a simple rope, a whistle, a couple of flags, and a whole lot of imagination. They are working perfectly as a team to make their imaginary laughing train puff all around the park.
Which actually brings us to a really beautiful lesson for today's explainer. Friendship and imagination help us in growing and glowing.
I just love that. What an incredible phrase, right? Growing and glowing. Because think about it, when you play with your friends, when you share ideas, or when you use those magic spatial words we learned to organize a cool game, you're growing your brain, you're growing your teamwork skills. And when you're having that much fun, you are absolutely glowing with happiness, on the inside and the outside.
So, my friends, I want to leave you with this final, super exciting question to think about. Where is your imagination going to take you today? Are you going to build your own laughing train? Maybe you'll fly a cardboard spaceship, or, I don't know, discover a hidden jungle right in your backyard. The possibilities are literally endless when you use your imagination and play with your friends. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible little adventure today. Now, go get out there, start glowing, keep growing, and I will see you right here on our next explainer.